What's good, troop? So I just wanted to come on the screen here and have a honest conversation with you guys. This one's more for me, to be honest. This one's more to help me, for the sake of transparency, for the sake of honesty, and just showing you every part of this journey. This weekend, I had a huge revelation. For those of you that don't know, I moved to Miami a month ago after living with my parents after dropping out of school to pursue my dreams full time, and I can confidently say that I have made it. I've tripled my income. I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm the fittest I've ever been. I'm the most confident I've ever been. I'm the most social I've ever been. I'm the most content, like all these great things. When you dream so long about a particular thing, you kind of don't really think about the details of what that life even looks like at a certain point. I realized that that dream is here. Like, this is that dream, and I'm just obsessed, and I love it. But I also realized that I stopped there. I stopped dreaming to that point. I realized I never thought this would even happen, and so I never even bothered to think about what I would do from here. And now that I'm here, I've realized that this is where a lot of people fuck up. It's after you've had your first taste of success, a lot of people who have spent so long in the gutters just don't know how to react when they're here. And now that I'm here, I realize how easily I could just fall into the worst things imaginable. It's a really hard thing. I kind of feel like I'm in an unrendered map. And every day is very telling and very important and very new. Before it was like, okay, I'll work for this, then this. I'll work for this, then that. It was very procedural. Well, that procedure is completed, and now I'm in a whole new chapter, and, the grind is one thing, and I work very hard, harder than a lot of you understand. But I have been making a lot of mistakes recently that I think I owe it to myself to be honest about. And I want to kind of come on here to also talk about it too, because it's not always glitter, you know what I mean? It's not always sunshiny fucking troop helmet screaming TP, all that shit. Like, that's great times, but at the same rate, this person that you guys watch, this person that you guys have kind of seen grow up is still growing up. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. And I'm struggling with a couple of things that I used to struggle with back in the day when I was in school, back when I used to have a lot of success as well. With this kind of thing before it was all taken from me. And I will never let those mistakes ever happen again. But I definitely slipped a couple times. And this weekend I've done a lot of reflecting about the decisions I've made while I've been here. Am I doing everything I can to make it happen? My brain immediately wants to defend my ego and say, oh, I'm up late night back testing. I'm working hard. I'm grinding, because I am. I'm up till 2 a.m., 3 a.m., working 6, 7, 8 hours. But there's these windows where I make bad decisions where I'm not prioritizing this thing and I'm not focusing on this thing. I'm realizing that my decisions echo, passive and active, minor or major. Every decision you make questions the longevity and the trajectory of everything you want. Whether you realize it or not, every single micro decision you make, it echoes and it does affect you. And even though I could say and put on this front that I'm working hard, and I am, and I know I am, and I'm putting these hours in, I'm also doing stuff that I would have never, ever had the room or the time for when I was truly at my worst. I would have never even allowed that to, it couldn't have happened. I was too broke. I was too locked in, But it's the fact that I literally even have any room in my brain to think about anything else but this one thing. And a lot of you guys might even think that's a little bit unnecessary, or like, go live a little, go have some fun, and there's a point there. And I think that people are wired different, and a lot of you need that, and you want that, and you think that's necessary, and that's great, and that's fine. But that's not me. I'm not that person. And I'm allowing myself to become that person because I actually have created comfort for myself and security in myself and what I'm doing. And because of that, I've relaxed. Like, I have. So I really did sit this weekend and I looked at my surroundings and I asked myself one simple question. If not now, when? And you might see me and you're like, but he's winning every day and we see all these successes. And it's like, yeah, That's me trying really hard. But what would it look like if there was not a single thought in my brain that wasn't oriented towards building this thing? What would that look like? You know what I mean? I know what it looks like when I try hard. It works. But what would it look like if I actually gave it every single atom of my attention? No room for anything else. You know what I mean? And that was the whole point of coming here, was to do that. And I'm really just living with the whole framework I had before, which is just try hard. Do a lot of work and try hard. And that gets you exactly where you want to be, but no further. I'm okay with not having and cashing in like most people would my age. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not doing those things. I can do it. I can literally buy my dream car and my dream watch right now. I didn't have the ability to cash in on anything before, and it got me here. And now that I'm here, I have no reason to cash in now. I want to live a regret-free life. I don't care if that comes at the cost of everything. I never want to live with regrets again. Ever. I want to say what I want to say. I want to do what I want to do. And I want to never look over my shoulder and say, I regret doing that. Ever. I want to live me. Everybody who would look at my situation would say, oh, he's doing so much. He's working so hard. He's this. Guys, it's just like going to the gym and you're watching someone hit a crazy lift. And they've been hitting that lift for months. Okay? And it might be crazy to you relative to you, but you're not me and I'm not you. And I need to up the weight and I need to increase the reps and I need to try a little bit harder and push this thing further than I've ever pushed it before. When else in my entire life am I ever going to have the opportunity where I am now at my age to do exactly what I'm doing? So why would I not go to absolute atomic failure? Why would I not find out what it would look like if I put so much effort in I literally could not have a single thought other than this thing? But what would it look like if I actually gave it everything? It's like if you know you're meant for it, then why do anything else? Why focus on anything else? There's no other point of existence. There's literally no point. There is no other point. Even though I could have literally anything I want right now, I don't think I'd actually enjoy it knowing that I coasted my way there. Even though working hard, there could have been more. So that being said, we're getting deep in them trenches, boy. We getting deep in that motherfucker. Okay? If you're sitting on this idea, you're sitting on this thing, I promise you, there is literally never going to be a better time. There will literally never be another opportunity to feel that motivation and allow it to do something in your life. There won't be. It won't be more clear. It won't be more easy. None of that shit. It'll always be confusing. It'll always be hard. It'll always be unknown. So you might as well start now. Anyways, deuces, Troop. I gotta take a shit.